Welcome back, one and all. Last time we managed to sneak into the gravestone of Cecil's father, and he unfortunately passed away because we know what happened with Cain and all that. And Cain managed to save us. Even though he is the evil Cain, he still managed to save us. So I believe in Cain's chapter, right about this point, was the... after he saved Porom from the monsters. Porom, sorry. I think it just skipped directly to Mysidia. However, if you remember what happened in Mysidia, he ended up trying to give that crystal to that girl, so... and she learned teleport. We're gonna find out what's up with that, and I don't want to fight you guys, because you just piss me off. Just a waste of time. Let's head down here and... oh! This looks familiar. So this was about time the Porom was taken on the mysterious girl. Which, yeah, so that means that mysterious girl is out in Throa, right? So, yeah, okay. I'm just running from all you guys, cause I don't really very care. Although right now it's probably best to grind. But I just want to get out of here. So let's exit out of Mount Ordeals. Thank God for the last time. I think we go there like 4 times. Alright, so let's get our... sure you're healed up. Talk to a white chocobo. And get yourselves on a hand on a yellow chocobo. There we go. And let's go, chocobo! We are going... She's got weird eyes. We're gonna head back and finish off her chapter. Yeah, Porom's chapter is very, very short. It's not a lot going in. That first little bit doesn't do anything. Oh god, we're under attack! Too late for what? Alright, well you can go around fighting all the monsters, but it doesn't really do anything. It does yield you a bit more experience, but you want to take on this guy. And you want to jump on his face. Hell did you knock my mage to sleep? I want to put slow on him. As you can see, he hits, and he hits hard. As long as you have Cain, you should be okay. And Blizzard should do a really good job on this guy as well. Oh well, he's dead anyways. Alright, well there we go. So like I said, you can go take care of the other monsters if you want, steal some experience, give you some money. Not necessary though. We'll just go directly to find the Elder, it doesn't give you anything new. And there's only one place the Elder would probably be found, and that's at the Tower of Dies? Days? I don't know. And here we have a monster that looks nothing like a man in a robe, and it is a funky eye. You're strong? You want to slow him down? You cast Gaze, which confuses people. Holy crap. But if you have your abilities up with Cain's jump attack, you're probably going to be laughing. It's stupid Gaze. You'll learn to hate it. Now... should probably kill him. No, not yet. Probably going to go down shortly though. Yeah, coming in here with the attack up is not the wisest idea. Ow, and she's dead. Aw, you gotta be shitting me. I'm going to hate you so much. Come on. Come on. Wake up, Kane. Freaking hate you. That's why he can be a bastard and shit can go wrong. God, I hate that. Anyways. The Elder, he's okay. Bit winded, but he's okay. It's pretty spry for an old man, but I mean... I'm assuming he was friends with Tella. Tella, I think, was 50, 60? No, he was 55 or something like that. I cannot remember off the top of my head. Like I said, the oldest Final Fantasy character is Stargo from Final Fantasy VI at 70 years old when you start the game. However, since the second half of the game takes place a year later, he would actually technically be 71. And Sid in this game is 71. So those two have a tie for oldest character. Youngest character I think is Realm at 4 or 5, I forget. I think Vivi and Aiko from Final Fantasy IX are also 5. Porom and Porom I believe are 8. Anyways. Kane, where are you going? So yeah, so all the monsters, while I was talking through that, all the monsters were coming through the Devil's Road as my cat tries to knock over the flashlight. What are you up to? And somebody was sending them through the Devil's Road. So let's head out here, and everyone's dead. There she is. Of course, you knew she was going to show up. And she's using big words again. Yep, it was her. Wait a minute. If you were in Troa, well, I guess time could have passed further, but I mean, seriously, how the hell did you get from Troa to here? How the hell are you in so many places at once? I mean, is your teleportation powers really that good? I mean, my teleportation powers, if I used it right now, would really just take me outside of town. Anyways. You can't really do much. Kira. This is a pure story-driven battle. Slow her down. So there's really nothing you can do in this battle. Let's berserk the Elder. Just because we can. Will it work? That's awesome. He's got a shiny red forehead now. Let's silence her. Yeah, this is just purely story-driven. There's nothing going to do. She's just going to sit there. And then remember what happened last couple of times that we fought her? She summoned an Eidolon, and there he is, the old man Ruma, who's looking a little red in the face, too. Right? Thankfully that he's berserked. That'd be real annoying if he didn't have him go into the scripted part because he was berserked. And he uses Judgment Bolt on the Elder. Oh, he's got to be dead by now. I mean, holy crap, he's probably 80. Yeah, I think Tella would probably be close to 80 by the time this game takes place. There comes the Leaping Dragoon. Yeah, if Tella was still alive, I believe he'd be pushing 80, so he'd probably be the oldest character at this point if he were still around. Well, no, sorry. Chronologically speaking, you know, Stargo and Sid in this game are the oldest character, but there are two other characters in the newer game that are over 500 years old, but they were in stasis, so I don't count that. That's just a low. If you're in stasis, it's not considered aging. If you're in a permanent point where you do not, why are you always trying to kill him? So this is about where we saw where Dragoon's Tail, Kane's Tail took place. Yeah, I don't count stasis as aging, so if you're like in stasis for a billion zillion years, you're not a billion zillion years old, you're just there. So he takes off with the crystal, goes, then that's where Kane's story takes place, going through all the Devil's Road and everything. Yeah, this chapter doesn't really bring a lot to the story. It kind of just shows what Porom and Porom have been up to for the last 17 years. And it incorporates a bit into like how Luca got into machines and how Rydia's been up to, and little bits here and there adding to characters. But it doesn't do much for Porom herself. And the only tie-in to the main story is like this part right here. And that's it. That's really it. I don't know, it's a shame, because Porom seemed like she could have been they could have made a pretty good story, but the first third of the story is not even worth, like, you don't even have to grind for it very much, because it doesn't matter. If you don't do any grinding, by the time the story takes place again, you'll be at level 15 automatically. Because I think you start at what, level 10? And if you beat the cooler mammoth or whatever, you'll be automatically at level 15. So, and it doesn't really add anything other than to Porom's wanting to become a sage, and not Porom in any way. The next one is Porom wanting to become a sage again and wanting to go to Land of Feymarch to see it, and she just kind of like tags along. So I mean, it's a real shame that they didn't really do much with her story, and they brought more personality to Porom, but Porom just seems to kind of like just go with the flow. But she is very caring towards other people, and I guess it just kind of shows personality that even though she scolds her brother, she goes with him to always make sure he's okay and doesn't get into trouble. But this chapter really doesn't do anything to the main story. It just kind of touches, it just adds that little bridge of what happened with Kane. So yeah, that's Porom's story in a nutshell. I don't know what to say in a nutshell. Basically just showed us how the hell Luca became an engineer, how Porom wanted to become a sage, and how Kane ended up with the crystal in Mysidia, heading off to Baron. That's about all her tale showed. Oh well. As always, would I like to save? Yes, see there, I did it previously, but I saved over the wrong spot. So in a fresh new spot, we'll use number 26 here. And we'll push that. There we go. Don't overwrite any old saves. And there we go. So that's her chapter. It's a pretty short chapter. Not a lot goes on. A lot of battles, so I kept getting attacked. So, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Bye now.